What's going on, traders? Today we're going to talk about the recent updates that SHOUTOut made to access their platform as well as their data feed. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into the video. Alright, so for today's video, we're going to be using our SHOUTOut Quick Start Guide, and you can get access to this guide either one or two ways, and the links to both of those ways will be in the description below. You can go through one way to get access to it. You can go to mv3trader.com and you can click this right here, which will give you information about the SHOUTOut, or not the SHOUTOut, but the Ultimate Charting Guide. Now, once you sign up for this, you don't have to pay anything to sign up for it. This is a pre-release, for anybody who's interested. But by signing up to the pre-release, you will automatically get access to the quick start guides. Whatever, I got more quick start guides that I'm going to make. So whatever quick start guide that that I make, you'll get access to it as long as you sign up either this way through this link here. So you just go up, put your email in there, notify me, and then you'll get an email with the link to this page right here, right? So that's one way to access it. Another way to access it is by signing up to the Discord, and there will be a link in the Discord in one of those channels, right? Both of those ways are very easy to get access to this guide. All right, so let's go ahead and start talking about the topic at hand for the day, which is SHOUTOut. Now, real quick, before we get to how to access, the update that SHOUTOut recently made. If you don't have access to SHOUTOut already, one thing I do want to point out that's in this guide is they do have a 15-day free trial that you can get started with SHOUTOut, and you can try them out, and if you like it, then you can go ahead and proceed to the rest of the stuff that I'm going to talk about in this video. And you can see there, in this quick start guide, it have all the instructions for how to set it up and get started. Now, with this recent update that SHOUTOut made, where in the update, basically the update is just, if you want to access their stuff, their platform, if you want to get access to, if you want to use this SHOUTOut platform, you gotta pay them directly to use the platform. Before, you could use, you could go through AMP Futures or maybe another broker or whatever, and then with AMP Futures specifically, you would get access to SHOUTOut for free. If you want the upgraded package, then you have to pay a little additional fee, but it was still at a discount. But now they cut all of that off, and you got to pay them directly the full amount, whatever they charge, which is not, it's not anything, like it's still relatively cheap compared to other platforms that kind of can compete with SHOUTOut. So that's the update, that you have to pay, go directly through SHOUTOut to get access to the platform. Now, that's been causing a lot of confusion, and basically this video this quick start guide is, was developed to kind of help clear up a lot of that confusion. So if you're trying to find something through SHOUTOut, I mean, like, they have their documentation is really helpful, and it answers any questions that you have, but trying to find the information that you're looking for specifically can be a challenge. So the reason that I created this quick start guide as well as the ultimate charting guide was to kind of make it a little more streamlined, to where you can get the answers that you need in a more efficient manner, right? So to clear up some of the confusion, the way that you got to look at this getting access or to using SHOUTOut, there's two different ways that you need to look at it. You have the platform itself and the features within the platform, and then you have the data. Okay, so these are two separate things, and I think a lot of people get confused because they see them as both. So usually when you open up a trading account, with whatever broker, you get everything all at one time. You get a platform and you get the data. It all comes at one time. They send you all the information all at one time, and it's separate, but it looks like it's the same. So I think that's where the confusion really is with this update that SHOUTOut made, is that now you have to be aware that there is a difference between the platform and the features within the platform and the actual data that allows you to manipulate or use the features within the platform. So the best way for me to explain this is to start with with the platform itself, with Sierra Chart, and the features within Sierra Chart. So you got two different packages with Sierra Chart that you really have to be aware of. And I'm just gonna right click here on this image, and I'm gonna go to view original. Now, so the first two areas that we're gonna focus on here is package 3 and package 5. Okay, so package 3 and package 5 is specifically for the Sierra Chart platform. We're not talking about data, we're only talking about the Sierra Chart platform. Okay, so package 3 is just your regular charting. Let's just say, like with TradingView, whatever kind of charting that you get, when you get your candlesticks, your bars, you get you know, your regular indicators like the VWAP or your simple moving average, and you know, that's the basic stuff that you get with package 3. With package 3, you get, you know, your basic charting and all your indicators, or what are in Sierra Chart is called studies. You get all the studies that does not require market profile information. Okay, package 5 adds the market profile information. That's it. That's the only real difference. If you don't need market profile information or depth of market information, then you're good with package 3. Okay, that's just to use the features of Sierra Chart. Okay, we'll get to the data after this. Okay, and but if you need market profile, like if you need your TPO charts, or if you need your delta information, or if you need you know, your footprint charts, all of that stuff, like, you know, related to depth of market, then you'll need package 5. All right, so with all of these packages, you can pay for them either monthly or every 3 months, you know, or every 6 months, and that's your only payment options. There's no lifetime license or anything like that. There's no yearly license. You either get per month, every 3 months, or every 6 months. Okay, and you'll get, you know, a certain percentage off based off of which one of these three, or, you know, if you go with 3 months or 6 months. Okay, so that's the first part of this. All right, so the second part of this is the data, and this is where a lot of the confusion is coming in. So if you already have your own data, so like say for instance you are trading with AMP futures or AMP global, and you have CQG data for futures, you can use that CQG data with either package 3 or package 5, you know, depending on what I explained before about the differences between package 3 and package 5, right? And you'll be good to go. So you just pay for one of these packages. So let's say like you use the TPO charts, and you already have data through CQG or some other data feed, right? You will you can pay for package 5, and then you'll go over to Sierra Chart. So let me switch over to Sierra Chart. All right, once you're in Sierra Chart, you just go over here to File, and down here to Data Trade, and then you'll connect your data, whichever data feed that you have right here, right? And I'm gonna get into this right here, this SC data, all services, a little bit later. I just want to go ahead and show this. So these are all the data. You can go here and see all the external data sources that work with Sierra Chart. So that's if you already have your own data already. That's all you would need is, let me go back. Where is it at? Okay, here we go. All you would need to do is, if you already have your own data feed, if you got it through another external source and it works with Sierra Chart, you just need either package 3 or package 5 by what I mentioned before. Now, if you don't have a data feed already, you get a couple more options. All right, so the one that Sierra Chart recommends is this Denali right here. So that's the one that Sierra Chart, they recommend. Now, I haven't tried out Denali personally. I do plan on doing it sometime in the near future to see if there's a real difference between, because the main ones that I know that from what I see that people use is CQG or Denali, and I do want to see if there's any real significant difference between Denali and CQG. So eventually I'm going to try that out, and then of course I'll post the results on, you know, this channel. But the one that they recommend is Denali. Now, if you're going to use Denali, that's where package 10 and package 11 comes in. So again, the only thing package 10 and package 11 includes is access to the Denali data, which gives you data to, you know, your regular futures contracts and also the Eurex, right? And we're only talking about futures at this point. We're talking about futures and your Eurex data. Now, I'm not 100% familiar with the Eurex data because I don't use it. So that's all I know, that Denali also includes Eurex. So the way to look at this, if you're going to use the Denali data, then you will use either package 10, which is package 10 is a mixture between package 3 and the Denali data. So package 10 is just adding the Denali data feed to package 3, okay? Package 11 is just adding the Denali data feed to package 5. That's all it is. So again, if you don't need market profile information but you want to use the Denali data feed, then you go with package 10. If you use a market profile information and you want to use the Denali data feed, then you'll go with package 11, okay? So now that's the Denali data feed. Now that's the other option that you have other than CQG and the Denali data feed is you have the Sierra chart data feed. So if you get package 3 or package 5, you're automatically going to get access to the historical Sierra chart data feed, meaning you don't get it in real time, but you do. I think there's like maybe a few seconds delay or maybe a few minutes delay. I don't know exactly what it is. You can go here, you can click this link right here for more information about the Sierra charts historical data feed. There's a handy little link right there. But so let's just go with the first scenario. The first scenario is that we're using the Sierra chart. We're using package 5 with the CQG data, okay? So let me go ahead and switch back over to my Sierra chart screen. All right, so let me go ahead and connect back to my CQG data, just for illustration purposes. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the A right there for apply. And so everything goes through. Actually, before we do that, under this scenario, in order to have access to the historical Sierra chart data feed, there's one more setting that you got to make sure is turned on, and that's here through common settings. We're just going to click on common settings, and you have to scroll down to allow support for Sierra chart data feeds, and just make sure that this says yes. So you'll click on it until it says yes, okay? And then you'll go ahead and hit yes or okay, and you go ahead and click yes on that. So you'll get your data, you'll get your regular data through CQG, the data that CQG provides, which is for futures, right? It's for your E-minis and all of that. We already know all of that. Plus you'll get historical data for stocks, right? All right, so I'm not gonna go into details about how to use stocks on Sierra chart. That can be another video for another day. So if you want more information about stocks through Sierra chart, just go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below, and then I'll make that video. But you know, that's just a quick, I just wanted to point that out about the Sierra chart data feed. Let me go back to our quick start guide. All right, so that is the Sierra chart data feed. Now if you want live data for stocks, or if you want to use Sierra charts data feed for everything, click on this link right here, and it will take you to this page here, which shows you the prices and everything for the Sierra chart data feed. So how this works is you have to pay for one of these for the Sierra chart data feed. Now if you're a retail trader, you really only need the $25 per month. That's it. So it's $25 plus whichever service package that you select. All right, so let's say for instance, if you want package 5 per month, it'd be for package 5 $36 plus the Sierra chart, the Sierra chart data feed, which is $25 plus whichever data feed that you want. So let's say if you want to trade just the stocks, just regular stocks, then you can select this one right here, which includes your New York Stock Exchange and your NASDAQ and your Amex for the low rate of $10.50, right? Or you can pay for them separate, you know, that way. But if you just need, you know, regular stocks, then you can just pay the $10.50 right there. All right, so that'll be, so if you want to, you know, get Sierra chart data, you know, through that method, then, you know, that'll be package 5, which is $36, package and then the Sierra chart data feed, You only need this one. I don't see, if you're a retail trader, you don't see why you would need more than 250 real-time symbols. For, yes, $25, and then an additional $10.50. All right, so if you need a little help on the math, okay, I'm just going to make this nice and simple. 36 plus 25 plus $10.50. That would be $71.50 per month if you want to use the Sierra Chart real-time data feed. And I'm gonna say that again because I messed that up. So that's $71.50 if you want to use the Sierra Chart data feed to get real-time data for equities and futures and whatever else comes up under the Sierra Chart data feed. So you can look at this page and you get all the information about the Sierra Chart data feed. Okay, so that is the Sierra Chart data feed. And then you have package 12, right? So package 12 just adds on this advanced MBO. I'm not going to go into details about that because most of us don't need it. But that's market by order. If you want more detail about that, you just go here to the Sierra Chart Quick Start Guide, and there's a handy dandy link right there for you, and it'll take you to this page right here that'll tell you everything that you need to know about MBO data. All right, so for most of us, now I'm just going to run through a few scenarios. That's basically all you really need to know. I'm just going to run through a few scenarios that touch on the possibilities for, you know, how this could apply to you. I'm not going to try to touch on every single situation. If one of these scenarios doesn't fit your specific situation, just hit me up in the comment section below. The best thing to do really is to go into the Discord and then leave your question there. And then I'll be able to answer it better in the Discord, or you can leave it in the comment section below, whichever one works, whichever one floats your boat. All right, so let's go over a few scenarios. All right, scenario number 1. Let me go back to this quick start guide. So we're just gonna double click. That's another way to see that. I actually could have did that from the jump. All right. Hold on, let me get back in there. All right, so for scenario number 1, I'm going to run through these scenarios first, and then I'm going to get to how you actually, if you don't already have access to Sierra Chart, how you actually pay for this stuff, for these different service packages. But I'm going to run through these scenarios first. All right, so scenario number 1. Scenario number 1 is we already have access to our data feed. We're trading through AMP futures, and we're using the CQG data feed. And we want to use Sierra Chart with the market profile information. So all you would need to do in that scenario is just pay for package number 5, which is $36 a month. Or if you want to save 10%, you'll go with the 3 month. If you want to save 20%, you'll go with the 6 month. Okay, and that'll be those savings. Those discount savings are the same no matter which package that you select. So if you want to pay for it, for 3 months at a time, you'll save 10%. And if you want to pay for it 6 months at a time, you'll pay 20%, right? All right, so that's scenario number 1. You already have access. You're trading through AMP futures. You're using the CQG data, and all you need is market profile information on Sierra Chart. Scenario number 2 is you don't have your own data feed, or you want to use Sierra Charts. You want to use the Denali data feed, and you want the market profile information. So then in that situation, you'll forget about all this other stuff right here, and you'll pay for service package number 11, and which will be $46 a month. $46 a month will give you access to the Denali data feed, as well as access to the Sierra Chart package 5, which includes market profile information. Okay. All right. Scenario number 3. Scenario number 3 is you're trading futures and you want access to real-time data for stocks. Okay, in that scenario, what you could do is, let's say in this scenario, we're trading futures, but we also want real-time data to stocks, and we're just going to use the Denali data feed. So we would pay for service package number 11, right? And then we'll also, in addition to that, we would pay for Sierra Chart data, which is the $25 a month, plus our equities, which is $10.50 a month. So in that scenario, let's go ahead and pull out a handy dandy calculator so we're not confused. It'll be 46 plus 25 plus 1050, which is $81.50. Now, let's say that's kind of redundant, right? Because Sierra chart data feed also provides access to futures data. So if you want access to real-time equity data, then all you need is package 5, you know, if you're going to use a Sierra chart data feed. And in that scenario, again, we'll go back to our 36, which package 5, we're going to use the market profile information, plus the 25 for the Sierra chart data feed, plus the $10.50 for our stocks, for our stunks, which is again is $71.50. All right, so the reason why I just, you know, went super into detail about everything, because I wanted to try to make it as clear as possible, you know, the different ways that you can use Sierra chart and get the data that you needed, you know, and kind of clear up any kind of confusion that you have. Again, if you need more information, leave your comments, leave your questions and your whatever in the comment section below. If you really, I would highly recommend that you sign up to the Discord and ask your questions there. That's the best way. Not only do you get answers from me, you also get answers from the experienced traders that are already within the Discord community. There's a lot of knowledge there, you know, beyond myself within that Discord. So all these links are in the description below. Just click on the links. So that's all I really wanted to talk about with the Sierra chart data feed and the updates. It's really not a complicated thing. It's just complicated because they made a change and now you have to understand exactly how Sierra chart works with the data. So it's a very simple thing. So real quick to run through this this quick start guide. Not only do I go into a lot of detail about all of that information, but I also walk you through how to get everything set up and get your first chart set up and all of that other good stuff, right? If you're just getting started with Sierra chart and you want to figure out how to pay for whatever package that you want to that you choose, this quick start guide goes through, you know, step by step for how to select the package that you want, as well as how to pay for it. So you just go, you know, you'll just scroll down and you'll go to this section right here, choosing and paying for a Sierra chart package, and it'll, you know, everything that I just talked about, it'll, you know, give you all the information there, and then it'll walk you through step by step how to select the service package that you want and how to pay for it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up from here. This Sierra chart guide has a lot more in it, so, you know, just feel free to browse it. And beyond that, the ultimate charting guide has so much more in it. So, and if you want access to the ultimate charting guide, you know, if you get this first, you just go here, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, and then put your information in there. And when I release it, when it's ready to be released, then you'll get all the information for how to sign up and get the ultimate charting guide. All right, so that wraps up this video. I hope that answers all your questions and clears up whatever confusion that you may have had. And I will see you on the next video. Trade it easy.